What's up, YouTube? Game one for the New York Knicks versus the Boston Celtics. The fans was out and they was hyped just as they always are on the first day of. I can't say the season because the season hasn't started. That's be October 25th, and as luck have it, we will be playing the Boston Celtics. Well, tonight we didn't get to see their new starting five of Drew Holiday, Porzingis, Jalen Brown, and my man Jason. Excuse me, Tatum. Jason Tatum. We didn't get to see that group, but the Knicks did start this, starting five, and they came out. They didn't play that many minutes. Mitchell Robinson was the one with the most minutes on the starting group. Barrett had 15 minutes to follow that up. Randall had 12 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We want to, risk anything with that ankle. Brunson, 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? He's still coming back from fever. So fever. So they wanted to give him some rest. Josh Hart didn't play. But before I get any further, I'm not gonna really talk about what I expect from this team. I'm just gonna talk about what I like, what I seen, and who I would like to make this team. First off, jumping right into it is gonna be Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson, in my opinion, it looked like he really prepared himself this offseason, like he put the work in. What I mean by that, in the latter seasons, you seen him come in. He from the time he was a rookie, he really worked on his upper body, becoming. If you look at him, he's a real brute right now. But what I noticed this season, well, not season, this preseason game one, is his legs, his calves look much thicker and much stronger. And I noticed he's been working on his footwork in the paint. And honestly, we're going to need Mitchell Robinson to be more offensive minded. Mind you, if the coach run plays for him, Jalen Bronson did him with a nice alley oop, and I want to see more of that. But Mitchell Robinson looked at very active, mobile, moved around, didn't get too many fouls, got a nice block on a 3-point shooter. Um, that's what Mitchell do, but you know what I'm saying. He's going to be a very important part to the New York Knicks' success if we want to topple some of these teams that made these significant changes, like the Celtics and Milwaukee Bucks. Second, quickly. And when I look at quickly in the game he played tonight, it got me wondering, is he going to be our backup point guard or our backup shooting guard? I know we just brung in Denver and he can play either position. So I was just saying, I think quickly scored 21 points tonight. But the way he came out, let me see something real quick. How many assists he had? He had 3 assists. He wasn't really looking to pass the ball. He was looking to score. And I know it's preseason. I know some of you want to go on to say that he's trying to get in rhythm. But I want to see him look for his teammates because the management is preaching continuity. So I want to see more of that. I want to see him get other players involved before he get himself going. And I was saying this from last year. This is why I think he should be the off guard, shooting guard, whatever you want to call it. And I know we would go small, and if we decide to go small, I would rather see McBride bring the ball up. We let quickly be the shooting guard, and we're gonna be playing. Like I said, we've been playing small. Devin Chizio, depending if he's not starting, can slide into the small forward. And like I said in my last video, and a couple of videos ago, there are rumors that Tibbs are thinking about, dibbling, dabbling with Josh Hart at the power four, at the power forward at the four, which would leave Julius Randle, maybe Isaiah Hartenstein, or even Jericho Sims, depending on the bench rotation as our center. So I'm really, I'm kind of nervous about having um, quickly as our starting point guard. I know last year when he got a chance to start, he averaged 22 points. His assists went up also, but I think he would score more points or just be a more offensive threat on being a two guard and having somebody like McBride bring the ball because McBride really looks to pass before he takes his shot, and this is why I'm wanting from the Knicks. This is why I want from Jalen Brunson, to be honest with you. I don't mind him going out there dropping 20, 30 points, but I would like to see him average at least 7 to 8, 9, and I'm dreaming 10 assists per game. And in order for him to do that, his teammates got to be knocking down shots. Also, Emmanuel quickly come the 23rd October. if the Knicks and him don't work out a deal, he will become a restricted free agent. So that might be a little distraction going on down the line, after every game, especially if you have a good game like he had tonight, leading the Knicks and all, scoring 21 points and all. Reporters asking him what's his future. It could be a distraction, but for right now, I'm not going to worry about it. But like I said, I like what I've seen from him in this game, but I just think that he should be our backup shooting guard. Denver Tizio, he came out. You can tell that he was trying a little hard. Let's see, played 22 minutes. He had 8 points. He shot 2 from 8 from the field. He went 2 for 5 from downtown. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He had a plus minus rating of 11. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, no steals, no blocks, and 2 personal fouls. I mean, if you think about the whole, the situation, him just coming to the New York Knicks and trying to get accoladed with the other guys, that's not a bad number, to be honest with you. I mean, it could be double digits. We're gonna be expecting more from him throughout the season go, but that's not a bad number for his preseason debut. Um, but I would like to see, him more consistent with the shot. His defense, his defense, it's above average. That I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna have any problem in that in that category with this man. He's going to take care of the ball, and he's going to put the slap down on his opponent. Um, like I said, I was going to be talking about who I would like to make this team. Certain players didn't get a chance to play tonight, because Tibbs is still working out his rotation and who he want in and who he want to sit. But you know, tonight it was Nathan Knight and Jacob Toppin. Isaiah Roby didn't play. Washington didn't play, and what's that young guy? Jalen What's-it-called didn't play also. Jalen Martin, Dylan Wilder, Windler didn't play, and I like Dylan Windler. I did a video on Dylan Windler. I actually like his game. Uh, Honestly, he's our only true small forward. He's like 6'7", 6'8" on the team. I'm wondering could he work his way into the rotation, but if not, we'll just talk about who I would like to see in the rotation, and maybe I'm a little biased because I did make a video about the kid and I just was intrigued, and I just think that Nathan Knight will be a spark coming off the bench. His first freshman year in college, he was averaging 20 points. So, put in the right situation, I know this kid can score. Right after the back, I know this kid can score. The other person is Jacob Toppin, and it could be for sentiment reasons, as well as I like his game. He got above the rim. I think he's a little bit more athletic and defensive minded than Obi was. So I would like to have him on the Knicks before he go over to somebody like the Boston Celtics or Atlanta Hawks, and then we got to deal with this guy for the next 5 or 6 years. The New York Knicks, that is. I just like to see him, you know, come over to our side. You know what I'm saying? But I like Toppin and I like Nathan Knight. The Knicks don't play the next preseason game until Saturday. I mean, definitely he gonna switch it up. He probably bring in Isaiah Roby, Dwayne Washington, maybe Jalen Martin and Dylan Windler. These guys might get a start. Right now, it's kind of hard to tell because it's the first game, preseason game, and the guys they're fresh. They look like they've been working, what I'm saying, working out, and it looked like the Knicks will be ready for the season. But like I said, with this coach, I just hope he make the right adjustments. These players need more structure than barking orders. They need to know that their coach got their back. Maybe throw some challenges this year. You know what I'm saying? Just let the team know that you're there for them instead of expecting 90% from them all the time. That's just all I'm saying. But yeah, this this is going to be an interesting season. I think the New York Knicks can compete with the Boston. They're big five, if you want to call it. I think the Knicks got enough to equip that, and it all depends on Barrett. But in my opinion, Mitchell Robinson and Tom Thibodeau. If Tom Thibodeau can design some plays for Mitchell Robinson, I think the Knicks will be fine. I actually think that we could be the Eastern Conference champion. That's just my opinion. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless and peace.